No, ESS so everyone sees sounds official.
Heineken represent for Brooklyn.
Bag fuel, we in the building. We always represent my nigga Gully TV. You heard?
Your thing and shit.
You get the scenery?
It's lovely. Give them a kick.
You gotta let them know, man. Pay $50,000 for this view alone, man. Cause it had to come with a basement to get on top of the hill, man.
Right.
So to give me a basement, I needed a space. 50,000.
Okay.
Added extra. But it's okay. I'm gonna turn that 50 to 100.
Put on a great display of musicianship for me downstairs in your lab.
No, a so-so display.
You put it together, and you made it clear that no matter whether it's some industry shit or not, you're gonna make music regardless. For the fans who are, I know they're gonna be impressed by some of the records that you just played for me. How do you expect to appease the general public? Because you do have a fan base. I watch your, I pay attention to your activity on IG and shit. There's still people checking for you. How you plan to serve the fans?
If you fuck with me, you fuck with me. Anybody that really fuck with me know I'm musical. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But no matter what kind of music I do, I'm true to myself. And I had one of my partners tell me, he was like, bro, we so talented, you gotta find a niche. But the weird shit for me is when I watch artists change themselves.
Yeah.
Over a period of time with what's hot.
I seen that happen to the greatest detriment. That's the beginning of the end for a lot of people.
You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, now it's boots on the ground.
Let me interject Jim Jones for a minute. And he's made this claim recently that he's one of the guys from the older generation that's still popping, and you know, he's still active, he's still outside doing music. And I agree with that in a great respect to what he said. I agree with it. And I felt that this is the reason why. I've heard people say, well, nigga, you 50 years old and you still rapping about the streets and drugs and all of that type of shit, right? And my rebuttal to that was, I don't want my artists to change. I know people grow and have different experiences and it might affect their music, but I don't want, if the things that made me gravitate towards your music, I don't want you to change that. I don't. I went to a Jay-Z concert a couple of years ago, and he was performing a lot of his newer records. And it was okay, but the shit that drew me to Jay-Z was when he was wearing the bulletproof vest and when he was talking that street shit, you know what I'm saying? When he got to the point where he's talking about, you know,
444.
just this new shit.
Yeah.
This new shit.
Holding money to your ear, that ain't money over here.
Yeah, I got that part.
But you can't forget who the fuck you raised, Jay.
Yeah, he said if you want my old shit, go buy my old records. And I get that. That's a clever response.
Listen, I get that. But don't shit on the little niggas that you would have been if you was growing up in this town.
Right.
And a lot of us forget that when we dealing with our kids. That's my biggest beef with my son. My biggest beef with my son is I was a YN and a demon before this shit was socially acceptable and cool.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, no, like real life. Like this shit. Man, I got this shit tattooed with teardrops and all that shit on my back. When I was in print, man, this 98 type shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Before, y'all thought this shit was cool. I'm talking about when people would call you a demon or that whatever they wanted to call you. And girls ain't know how to take you.
Right.
They would be attracted because you was respected, but they would be scared because you was feared, nigga.
Yeah.
I come from that. My niggas would be like, man, don't you even say your fucking name. You know what I'm saying? Just say Q. Type shit. So,
right.
you know, I come from that era.
I like my music a certain way, the way it was packaged to me, whatever made me a fan of said artist. That's what I like.
And guess
You know
what? But guess what a nigga can do, Gully? He has a pen. Man, I can carve this shit out any way I want.
Right.
Now, how can I forget about Lil Brother?
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
So instead of you saying we don't call that money over here, I would say, like that song I said, hey man, you know what I'm saying? Well, I said Panamera 4 Porsche Black. I'm tapping sports mode, double tap, pedal. I said pedal, double tap, neck snap. Now I'm in launch control. Stopped at a light. I seen the youngin' in the Lambo, and I had to smile, cause I get proud. I see a window. You see what I'm saying? And I ain't even talking about my window, looking out the window at a nigga in the Lambo.
Right.
I'm talking about a nigga winning.
No doubt.
Just different lyrical shit. But my point being is, young nigga, I see.
Right.
You ain't got your phone on. Yeah. Oh, thank you, man. Mm-hmm. So, I get proud off of that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna forget. But Jay rich to the point he don't care. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And that the money always affects the creativity.
But you'd be insane to expect the motherfucker to change after coming from where we come from. That's not the goal.
Yeah.
The goal is for us to better ourselves. Man, I'm trying to shake this shit. I'm trying to shake the I can't even imagine not having guns everywhere I'm at. And I ain't in this shit. I ain't got, not here. You know what I'm saying? But I can't even imagine it. I can't even imagine it.
Yeah.
And I trip with my wife sometimes because I feel like sometimes you don't imagine it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even though, like, and she be like, nigga, I'm married to Rambo. And I'm in a safe place with cameras every motherfucker.
Right.
And machine guns everywhere. So she ain't tripping. But then I gotta go back and I gotta sit back and be like, damn, that's that PTSD, that's the trauma. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. The music, the fact that you just told me that you might be on some R&B shit now. How do you expect the fans to receive that? I just told you, you know what I'm saying? We fickle, man, with the music, man. We don't be wanting the formula to change. And, you know, people mature and, you know, people have different experiences. And the shit that you played for me was dope. How do you expect them to receive you as an R&B nigga?
Let me ask you this.
When you came in as a hip-hop nigga.
I came in as the rap scene king.
Yeah.
So,
yeah.
before a nigga heard me spit air verse, they heard me saying, as day comes and night falls, for the rest of our lives we'll miss y'all. And even though they ain't know this part though, life must go on, we still mourn while wishing y'all were home. Home. I sang. That would
I needed that to be a part of this interview. I needed that. That shit was bone chilling. Yo,
I gotta let them know, man.
Yeah.
Like, listen, I'm not taking nothing from nobody. Those who came before, those who came after. But I'm not gonna let nobody play in my fucking face.
Right.
A nigga asked me, said, who you think the greatest of all time? Started naming motherfucker. I said, me. Nigga, when it come to rap scene king.
Yeah.
Like, Okay, let's just say fuck promotion, record sales, because guess what? If I got 20 million behind me, my face and my music could be every motherfucking where too.
Right.
So let's strip all that shit. Let's go with what they call it in boxing, pound for pound.
Pound for pound.
Let's go pound for pound.
Yeah.
Really. And we can go from the street to the industry, right?
Yeah.
So let's go to the street, nigga. If you ain't had a 20 plus year running this shit, don't even fucking talk to me. You gotta start there. I don't give a fuck what you accumulated, what you made.
Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Let's talk about having the knowledge to understand and overstand how to deal with emotions and not in them. How to be a real gangster and understand that if it hurts you and your team more to hurt somebody else, it's not fucking worth it. Huh?
No
Let's
doubt.
talk about make it 10, save it 5, 9 if you can.
Yeah.
That kind of shit. How about realizing that America don't give a fuck what you do or how you get it, long as it ain't no victims and you paying taxes, nigga. That part. That's why you can't go to no fucking financial establishment or business and spend over $99.99, because us as business people and financial institutions have a duty to report that sum or more.
Yeah.
So once that sum is reported, then they're gonna pull up your EIN, which is employment identification number. They're gonna pull up your social, and they're gonna see, has this person been paying taxes on this accumulated gross?
Yeah.
If it's a no, your ass going to jail. If it's a yeah, you're okay. But if it's a motherfucking little boy blue or little girl blue crying victim because of some fuck shit you done did, rather it be a mama because their kid done overdose off of some stupid shit you selling, or rather you done beat somebody out of some shit that they worked their whole life for and you ain't got no right to. You're doing bad business. Your ass going.
Right.
Niggas be asking, what's the cheat code, Quan? Huh? How you able to match a triple platinum, rap a buck by buck?
I think you just showed it to me throughout the day we've been here. We
I
was
got
at
the fuck up
We was
and
at the
worked.
shop working. Yeah. You had clientele coming through the shop. You cutting hair. You put music together. You got working niggas, man. That's what it boiled down to.
Work. Because a nigga can make this is one of my favorite stories, right? If this nigga right here, right, make $1 million a year, right? He make $1 million a year, but guess what? He live like he make 1.2. John! How you doing, neighbor? Oh, Shaw, what up, bro? Ain't nothing, how you doing? Hey, you ever heard of Gully TV?
Yeah.
That's Gully.
How you doing, man?
Peace.
All right.
Doing an interview right now.
Okay, that's dope. That's dope.
A lot of acknowledgement, man. That type shit keep me going. For real.
See that?
Yeah.
And he front
absolutely.
and wide too.
No doubt. Put my thing down out there, man. What can
But
these
you
kids-
originally from? Where you from?
I'm from Erie, Pennsylvania.
Okay.
Yeah. What can they expect from you this summer? Do you plan to give them a leak this summer? And I hope you put some. You got to put some MCs on a couple of them dope ass records.
Nah, that's my goal.
Even though you capable of putting some bars on it yourself, a couple of them joints.
That's what I'm on.
A couple of them joints that you played for me was clear hits, straight up. And I like the I've been in hip hop. Me and you about the same age. I've been in this shit long enough to remember TJ Swan singing on Biz shit.
Nobody beats the biz.
Yeah.
Nobody
Right.
beats the biz.
Right.
Do you know?
Nate
You remember
Dogg.
Jackbox and the Skinny Boys from Connecticut?
Human Jackbox. Yeah, the Skinny Boys.
My
Yeah.
aunt used to date him, man. Them niggas did it. That's what did it for me.
Oh,
to
yeah?
see, cause you know they from Connecticut.
Yeah,
So
absolutely.
to see niggas like that on TV,
Right.
and what?
Yeah. I'm glad we was able to acknowledge the crooners, the
And
hip
then
hop
to see,
crooners.
and then to see Jay-Z. But my influence for real, it wasn't that because see, Swan wasn't a real rapper's rapper. See, that's
Swan didn't rap. He just sung
the song.
hooks. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So when we get to talking about these things, right? This is all I be saying. I'm not saying there ain't nobody out there that can do it. I got some youngins, man, sang they ass off.
Right.
And rap.
Right.
But it's like, man, this is Anthony Hamilton,
I love Anthony Hamilton.
Tupac,
Yeah.
Scarface, Jay, Big,
Yeah.
Donny Hathaway, Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. You know what I'm saying? David Ruffin,
Yeah.
Bobby Womack, and a pack.
No doubt.
That's what this shit is, man. Rap Scene King, man. Hey, man, to each his own. But I'm talking about my lane, my zone. When it come to this struggle, when it come to this testimony,
Yeah.
when it come to being solid for over 20 plus years. No chinks in the armor
Right.
in every aspect. When the fuck did we not celebrate the real one, man?
That's this platform is for. This platform is to make sure that, me personally, I try to cover all bases. Unlike a lot of platforms that you see online, a lot of platforms,
It's just for the mess.
they're regional too. Like New York City platforms, they tend to cover New York City. Atlanta, they tend to cover Atlanta. I be all over the map, man. I be in the Bay Area, I be in Detroit, I be in Chicago. You my second or third Virginia artist. I be in Florida, and of course I dominate the Northeast. So that's what this is for. And I'm glad that everybody don't choose to travel and cover content. Like I said, it's a holiday weekend right now.
And-
this is what I'm doing.
And I'm with it. You know what my problem is? Like, even with me being, I'm a city southern nigga. I was born in Bridgeport, Connecticut.
Okay.
I came in the industry through NY,
Okay.
right? But here's my thing. This is where New York fucked up at.
Explain.
They kept it too cute. The attitude. You know what I'm saying? They immediately, fuck that South shit. Y'all niggas ain't talking about what we talking about, how we talking about it.
Yeah. That's created some resentment with people from
Yeah,
other regions.
that's it. Yeah, hip hop is dead. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. I seen it different. I'm a city southern nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I remember talking about, man, you heard that Jeezy shit? Man, nigga ain't talking about nothing. That's what they saying.
Yeah.
Nigga, we flying birds to this shit.
He showed them, didn't he?
We flying birds to this shit. We was looking for that 17.5. We ain't find that goddamn 17.5. We find that goddamn 19.
Yeah.
But we ain't find that 17.5. My point being, niggas in different places relate to different shit. I ain't never been a nigga scared of the highway.
Right.
I tore this shit up, man. North Carolina ask about me. You know what I'm saying? South Carolina ask about me. Georgia ask about me. Florida ask about me. You know what I'm saying? New York, New Jersey, Connecticut. God damn it, where we at? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you do that, especially with the South, you realize different cultures.
Mm-hmm.
Period. Your ass ain't go to church, you ain't getting no plate at my grandmama's house on Sunday.
Yeah. I remember them
The
days.
fuck?
Yeah.
If it's raining and thundering outside, man, cut all this shit off in the house. God talk. I come from that.
Me too.
I come from go out there, pick your own goddamn switch, nigga.
Yep.
You know? Like, so Shit be different. And for me, personally, I don't give a fuck what nobody else is doing. If you fuck with me, you fuck with me, because guess what I understand? I only need about 10,000 people to really go above and beyond.
Yeah.
10,000 people that really fuck with. Really fuck with a nigga.
Yeah, that's all it takes. Committed fans. Yeah.
That's it.
That's what's beautiful about this the art form that it's like I call it fruit salad. Fruit salad is composed of all different types of fruit. Go in that bowl and get what you like. You know what I'm saying?
And
that's what hip hop is. It's fruit salad.
And what
go in there and get what you like.
And what I'll do is what I've started doing with my music. Anyway, my last project that I put out, Bars and Ballads, double EP. You want to hear majority of soulful R&B ballads. You want to hear some bars?
That's dope.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I'm still pushing that project.
Is that available to the public?
Yeah.
Where is that?
Apple Music is everywhere.
Yeah.
You know, Bars and Ballads for Quan. Not Don for Quan. I dropped the Don from my name real life because the name came from, my name used to be Quan the Teflon Don.
All right.
And that came from John Gotti. I kept beating a lot of cases.
Yeah.
So that was my shit. Then when I learned about that culture, me and my team had a meeting, and during one of the meetings, I hollered at certain people. I was like, man, nah, man, if I'm gonna rep this Don shit, I'm gonna rep it right. So we had a team meeting. This one I was in prison, so niggas voted. You know what I'm saying? It's like 50 at the top. We voted.
Yeah.
And it was like, yeah, so be it. And that was right after I was voted president. But anyway, without getting into a whole lot of that, that was the case. Because guess what? I wasn't Teflon Don no more after them people gave me goddamn 23 years, suspended 15, left me with 8. But on my latest project with my growth and shit like that, I just wanted to drop the Don. Like, it is what it is with that. But I just wanted to present myself as an all-around artist.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so I dropped that for that, and I rebranded myself. You know what I'm saying?
So the music primarily is under Ferquan now.
Yeah. And one day, I'll eventually line up everything that I've done. I did most of it, but eventually I'm gonna line up everything that I've done. I'm gonna try to get it under that period.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. I'm still down for Quan. I think when I do, like, I guess the best way to put it is, for Quan is probably more of the singer. Quan is more of the rapper. Don for Quan is the nigga that doing both together.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I think moving forward, that's kind of how I present it. But it's all me. I just believe in that. Because regardless of what anybody believe, my niche is music. You know what I'm saying? So as time go on, if you say, man, I just want to hear R&B shit, man, go through that shit, pick the fucking playlist you want, and there you got your R&B projects. You know what I'm saying?
No doubt.
Go through that shit, pick the hardcore shit you want, you have it. You want to hear all that shit, you fuck with me, and the whole thing, you understand the story and the talent and why it comes out how it comes out, accept it all.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
No doubt. Tell my viewers where they can find you at online, man, so they can stay abreast of what you're doing, and I appreciate your time. It's been wonderful.
I appreciate you having me. Like I said, my name is Ferquan, Ferquan. If you go to Instagram, you can find me King Ferquan, King, Ferquan. I'm on TikTok. You pull up Ferquan, you'll find me. Facebook, My website, www.ferquan.com. Last project I put out, Bars and Ballads. And all I got to say is don't be in no competition with nobody but your motherfucking self. Don't compare yourself to who you used to be. Compare yourself to the person that you know God intended you to be. Make 10, save 5, 9 if you can, and realize that money is a tool, not a toy. And with that said, no matter where you at or how you working, if you do that, you'll be able to achieve everything that you wanted to achieve and more. God bless you. Love is a verb. Friendship is one soul and two bodies, man. King Nation gang against everything, man. Sincerely, for Quan, the rap scene king.
My man.
Hey, man. Say, man. This your boy, Ferquan, the rap scene king, man. Better known as Don Ferquan or Quan, man. Whatever you like, man. If you don't like a whole lot of letters, man, get better. And I'm in the building with my brother from another mother, Gully TV, man. We out here kicking shit, you know what I'm saying? With the sky view of Atlanta in the motherfucking background. And if you don't know, you might know how this sounds. As day comes and night falls, for the rest of our lives we miss y'all. And even though life must go on, we still mourn while wishing y'all were home. As day comes and night falls, for the rest of our lives we miss y'all. And even though life must go on, we still mourn while wishing y'all were home. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
What's up? This is Royce the 5'9", and right now you checking out the notorious Gully TV. Don't go nowhere.